Welcome to our weekly review live stream. Ollie will be by, I don't know, they said about a half hour late. So, hi and welcome. A weekly review is that special time in our week's life where we pause all of the doing of things to think about the things. Look at our calendar, look at our task lists, plan out some things that need planning, any of those types of things. I yesterday when I was going through my list of stuff I needed to do, made a large list of things that I needed to do. Um, so I for my weekly review, like I kept thinking of things, and so I have it here. So I've got some things for podcast I wanted to plan out. I kept thinking of like, oh, when am I going to do these big important tasks that never feel like a thing to do right now? Map out my schedule for my conference talk. So like I'm speaking at the um online international conference on ADHD into February. Iconnect. Yeah, that's the branding. Anyway, so getting everything together for that and making sure that I'm on pace for it without abandoning everything else I need to do. And also getting some stuff done that really needs to be done today. So yeah, that is what I've got going on. Um, reviewing calendar. I've got some other things I want to clean out um, and prepare. So I made a list of my intentions for today. There is no way they're all happening, but I have the list and I can start thinking about it. My chair that keeps shrinking is delightful. So I'll let Ollie see what they're going to do when they get here. But in the meantime, I'm going to start our real review. If you have intentions, I would love to hear them. Please feel free to put them in the comments as always. Where's Chrome? Oh, there we are. There we are. It did not align right. I don't know if that's why I didn't notice it at first, but I feel like there's maybe like one thing I need to do on my calendar right away, which is probably schedule my PT. And other than that, I feel like I'd be better off doing a more distance calendar than looking over this week specifically. Like I've kind of been looking at this week. Um, oh, that's interesting. Okay, I did see something on my calendar. Just when I think I've got it all sorted out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Thing I need to put in my calendar is maybe I'll put this in the calendar. Okay, got the first thing in the calendar that I saw. Just doing my quick check, like, oh, I don't really need to look at this. Well, maybe I need to look at a little bit. I got to capture something I thought of that I don't want to deal with. But if I don't capture it, I will face consequences. So this is the, are we really started now? For reals? I am really started really for reals. I was actually just talking to somebody about a couple people actually, about my timers. So I'm going to try to narrate them where I think of it. They only make a slight vibrating sound for me. Because if I try to have it make sound, it like routes it into the computer. Anyway. Okay, what I need to do. Oh, I didn't make my scheduling PT. I moved on to the next thing because I started having ideas. Oops. Oh, yikes. Oh, now you have an iOS app? Wow, that is ugly. That is really ugly. Okay. Why? Look at that. There's an Ollie. Are you here early? Earlier than you told me you'd be?
I'm here
Anyway.
earlier than the late that I told you I'd be.
Right. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, no, I figured that's what you meant. I just wanted to clarify for the people keeping track at home.
Not
Hi,
actually early.
not actually early, no, but I did get some early review in. I am doing some serious projecty things.
I
Um,
I'm realizing I need better representation of my for fun project in my system TM because I keep not remembering where I left off with stuff. And when I have a lot of things
I
due, if that are important, it feels really weird to spend time on that.
Yep, understandable. Wait. Uh,
Well, if you won't let me see more than 2 days out, I don't think you're very helpful app anyway.
I figured out a way to categorize my projects while maintaining the integrity of the areas of life categorization that I previously
Mm.
had. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. Although it would be much, etc. better if Todoist wasn't bugging out and not letting me delete labels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that happened before. It'll probably happen again. Um, I'm just gonna move them all the way to the bottom.
Can you believe my offspring turns 2 this week?
That is pretty insane. Oh, I need warm socks. I will be right back.
Okay.
Computer, set oven timer 30 minutes.
Oven timer, 30 minutes, starting now.
Computer, add books returned to library to inbox list.
I've added books returned to library to inbox.
It is currently 8 degrees Celsius here. Fahrenheit. Sorry.
Cool.
Fahrenheit. It is 8 degrees Fahrenheit. And I walked out in my Birkenstocks. Oh, and it is gusting up to 48 kilometers an hour. And I don't know what that is in miles. But yeah, and I went out with my Birkenstocks because I forgot my phone in the car. Now, in fairness, I did also have socks on. If I would not have gone out there in Birkenstocks and no socks. No, but seriously, everybody, seriously. I'm gonna keep saying seriously. Apparently, and
It'll become more impactful the more you do it, I'm sure.
Yep. It increases in efficacy. That is how that works. Repetition. Okay, I am pulling up the review document. Yes, you are. 168. It's lower than before. Last time I had a little bit of a thing.
I'm almost out of the PT appointments. These are technically with a personal trainer, but like in a group. And
right.
So not covered by any form of insurance. And I may have to get more. And they're like, I don't know. I paid $1,000 last time. The prices went up. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure these exercises, which I really struggle to do on my own, are the reason I'm not in as much pain as I was a couple weeks ago. So
it doesn't, you go to these professionals and you ask them to help you be in less pain, and then they do that and they make you work for it. I mean,
they really suck to do. Like,
that is
these are not glorious fun things to do.
Nope. Mine are not that uncomfortable or arduous. They're just boring as all heck. Okay. All right, we are going to add some new labels to label the labels.
Labels to label the labels?
We are going to go deeper, my friends. Get ready.
We're going through the looking glass or something?
That was reference to Inception. Good movie.
Actually couldn't remember which was. So I might have made a critical error when I watched it, which was I watched it for the first time with riff tracks.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I followed it exactly the same as I would have otherwise, which is to say, when you're in the snow and everybody's wearing big hoodies, I can't tell who is who. So those scenes were just lost to me entirely, but everything else was pretty easy. I also didn't necessarily feel like I had to watch it again, though, so. But I might have liked it better if I hadn't watched it with riff tracks first.
It is a certain kind of, it's a kind of film I really like, but it is a certain kind of filmmaking. Also, I think, I don't know. I keep getting the impression that Leonardo DiCaprio thinks he's all that in a bag of chips.
He's only in the last 5 years or so aged a day past 17, so.
You mean
and then he did it very quickly,
or otherwise?
Often happens.
I wondered if you meant visually or otherwise.
Visually, yes.
But
I used to make jokes that he did a deal with the devil because he looks just like the actor in the 20s movie Metropolis.
That is also an affliction shared by Sir Patrick Stewart and Keanu Reeves. Although Patrick Stewart has started to actually look his age, which it kills me inside. But yeah, Keanu Reeves didn't start aging yet.
I wouldn't know. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw him in a recent anything.
I watched him in John Wick. That wasn't like capital R recent, but it was more recent than, you know, Bill and Ted. I have to watch Bill and Ted again.
That and just, I mean, anyway, he's, I hear, a lovely person, but fine as long as he's cast properly. And my favorite casting of him was as himself in the short-lived TV show Action, which is about making action movies, where he's getting a hand job deadpan.
Wow, that's very interesting. Okay,
in the middle of a movie theater.
We're talking about Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
Wow, that's wow.
I mean, that is what is implied.
Mm.
Like, your date's hand is in my pants. And she goes, I'm a big fan. He goes, I'm becoming a big fan of yours too, in a deadpan. And I was like, that,
wow,
nailed it. You nailed Keanu Reeves, Keanu. Go you.
He's good at being himself. Well, I mean, many of us aspire
in a parody situation.
Aspire to being ourselves, not aspire to be Keanu Reeves. Although I'm sure there are people who aspire to be Keanu Reeves too. You could do worse.
There are other places that I did not appreciate his style as much.
This is fair. Although I will say that he
no Nicolas Cage. But
I was gonna say Nick Cage, but you and I have discussed Nick Cage on this stream.
Have I told you that somebody painted a gigantic mural with his face on it on an apartment building in town?
That does not surprise me.
He used to just have towels with his face hung outside.
Why?
And then somebody painted a big mural on the building.
Why?
All I know is now I want to have a Pokey gift free so that I can get that gift when I'm driving down that road, so I can get that gift and give it to my mom as a joke, whose hatred rivals my own.
I don't hate him. I just I have this sort of deep and congealed disinterest.
Well, okay, I don't really hate a lot of people. I just see no reason to ever cast him in anything.
Agreed. We've already seen him. We understand what he is, and
that he sucks the energy out of the scene.
Mm-hmm.
He is the black hole of actor energy.
Mm-hmm.
He can occasionally be edited around, but that's about it. Although I could see him potentially also being able to play a parody of himself.
Yes.
So
I do enjoy when people do that. Bruce Willis is apparently a very bad person, but he did a parody of himself in one of the Ocean's films, and it was quite funny, I found.
Oh, that would be pretty good.
Yep.
That moment.
Yeah, no. I mean, I do enjoy heist films quite a lot, which is why I enjoyed those, but it was, although there is this one scene.
I'm clearly not working at all right now. I really, really wanted to dislike Solo because I wanted more original movies that were not just like things about people we already knew.
Yep.
And I really liked it in spite of myself. It is a heist movie in space. Like are there some things that are a little too nudge, nudge, wink, wink? Yes, there are. And also it's a heist movie in space, and it was pretty fun. The timing of it was bad to have it be only 6 months after their previous movie release.
Yeah.
But also,
I love Donald Glover in that film. I get the impression I wouldn't love him in everything, but he is amazing in that film.
I actually am not sure if I've seen him in anything else, but yes, I did enjoy him.
Oh my God, I forgot Paul Bettany is in it. I love him in everything. I've never seen a Paul Bettany performance that I didn't like.
What am I doing? Oh, right. I have a whole list of stuff to do. I can focus. I swear.
I have enjoyed Amelia Clarke in the past, but it felt very much like the current famous woman actor that we're putting in this movie. That was what I felt about her character. I wasn't into it.
I don't know names that well, so you have to tell me
the main love interest girl that
okay.
No one cared about. Also, I enjoyed Woody Harrelson, which is hard.
I did like her in that, and also I like that name, and it is on our list, but I don't think I could subject a child of mine to an apostrophe in their name.
No. You love your children much more than that.
But also, if you spell it the normal way, it's suddenly not a Star Wars name anymore. Like, I don't like it as much
I
with
know.
a K as
No,
I
I
like it
know.
with a Q.
I know. Yeah.
Okay. I actually have a GTD conundrum.
Speak to me.
Okay, I'm gonna not get bogged down with trying to come up with the non-binary version of "Forgive Me, Father," and just say the thing. Okay, so
Forgive me, David Allen. I have sinned.
except I'm talking to you. So anyway,
Right.
okay, so and I really don't mean that. It's more of a conundrum, like I said
Indeed.
previously, but my brain can't stay on topic to save my life.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
So we're going to be recording these episodes like pretty much every week, right?
Yeah.
With some exceptions, because we need to build up a back catalog for when I'm not able to record for a period of time. And so I have some tasks that I need to do for them. And it's like, so do I template this out and like have a repeating project, or a project that I like launch from shortcuts, which is a labor intensive thing to do? Or do I make each one for each of our currently 7 recorded podcasts individually and right now, and every time I look at them or check them off or update them, think, oh, this should be a template? But also, now's not a great time to make a template. But when is?
Oh boy.
Right?
Yeah. That is the kind of thing that my brain would just kind of go, oh, and then like never like and then like oscillate on for about 20 minutes and then go watch YouTube.
Do you know this is why I'm bringing it up with you?
Okay.
Okay. I could at least write out what are the steps at the moment that I know of, so I can assign them to the ones I have and then decide if I'm going to template it or not.
That's a good idea.
That's a possibility. The problem with the templates is if you don't actually finish them, you just waste a lot of time.
Yeah, I know.
And you have to commit to like really finishing them, or they are as useless as not having one at all.
Yes.
Okay. So when I return, I will write out actions. I'm really afraid if I go down this rabbit hole, I will get no other review done.
Yeah.
I know I have other things I need to do.
Yeah.
Like probably do an update on my website, because I'm concerned about the number of consultations I'm getting.
Yeah.
Check in on my listings.
Before you go, can I tell you that the categories of projects that I just came up with?
Yes.
So so we have okay, hang on. I have to do it in a specific order, otherwise it's gonna be. We have Guilt Busters, House Good, G is for Gender, Fun/Joy, System, and We Hates It Precious.
I have so many questions.
Go on. No, actually, no. I'm kidding. You can't ask me if you want, but yeah, no.
Okay. is G is for gender? Is that what I think it is?
That includes updating my website and listings with the preferred name, and changing my name on my ID, and top surgery.
Okay.
So that's
So it's that's multiple projects in one name. It's
yeah,
area.
yeah.
Yeah. When I was coaching somebody who was trans, like it is not an ADHD friendly thing to do.
Nope.
With all the paperworks and whatnot. Like it is definitely something that if somebody's doing, I would highly recommend a coach for, because that's a lot of stuff to keep track of and do and be accountable for.
Yep. And it's like, well, okay, I mean, I guess it would be the same with state versus federal, but like ID, which is provincial versus federal, like, yeah. Oh yeah. Hello.
Well, and this is also somebody who had like weird stuff with their birth certificate in addition to it.
Oh yeah. Heck. Yeah.
Like this is a whole thing.
Yep. It's even more of a whole thing than other people who don't have that issue.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be a whole thing. Wait. Okay. I've been slacking.
I just made another project called Clinging to the Wheel. I mean, category. Sorry, category of project.
Yes.
Dear.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go on break and I'll be right back.
I'll be here. Computer, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 11 minutes left on your oven timer.
Actually, I'm gonna be right back too, because I'm gonna go flip the things in the oven. Computer, turn off the oven timer.
Oven timer canceled.
Computer, set a 10-minute oven timer.
Oven timer, 10 minutes, starting now.
And now. Let's do this thing. Computer, play Spotify. All righty. Now that we have our categories, no one else. I'm finding home.
had decided it was probably time to start laundry on my breaks. I needed to do it so badly that all I had time to do was sort it in that whole break, and I'm really late. And it's probably going to be 4 loads. You are on mute.
I was making suitably astonished and supportive sounds.
Of course. I'm going to rewind the timer a little bit. So this is my sit. So it's, hey, sit down and prepare to do stuff. Timer. I've been explaining the timer in case. There's a while before where you're like, okay, I got to get to the chair, organize myself, and you feel like, oh, I didn't start yet. So I included those all in my timers.
Right.
Okay. I wrote what I'm doing. I didn't put it on here, but I put it in here. Okay. So plan podcast steps only. Move on. Problem with the conference talk schedule is it's like, I know I need several blocks of time to work on it. I don't know what the actual tasks are going to be, but I know I will need a bunch of time.
That makes sense. Yeah. I also, that thing where your brain won't start on a task because you know that you need a lot of time to really process it, and your brain knows that there's not enough time to work on it right now, and so it just doesn't even.
Yep.
I hate that. All right, I'll be back because I gotta go get my food.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to write out what the steps are to do each one, but I'm not going to get any deeper than that. That's a promise to me, because then I got to plan out real stuff. Okay. I'm going to give myself permission to write other notes of ideas I have, but that might have to do with automating, but not do them yet.
I like my method of heating things up in the toaster oven for many reasons. One of them is that the heat that is retained in the dish is helps keep the food warm as I eat it. Pretty great.
But sometimes the plate gets so hot that I can't do that.
Yeah. No. I mean, this has been in a 450-degree oven for at least 35 minutes. So yeah, no. It is way too hot to touch, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna go off because I'm gonna eat food.
Okay. Okay, and then Oh, now would be a perfect time to do that test I was going to run. Okay, I'm running a test. I don't hear myself, but I do see a thing. And I will write a thing. And then I will stop. I don't know what the other one's doing, but this one works fine. Okay. Okay, I tested the thing. Okay. Oh, that was the other one. What's the other thing? So of course I'm having other thoughts that are more related to the automations also, but it's fine. I'm just going to capture them real quick. I'm not going to work on them.
That's what they all say.
I know I'm the worst. Just the worst. Okay. This one is a 2-minute action. I'm going to go in and do it.
It's last words, babe.
I know. Well, I was thinking these streams after the fact I should make unlisted.
I'm deeply enjoying this lunch break comment sniper paradigm.
Yeah, you got that going. Okay. Did I brag to you that our first episode will be released on Friday because I scheduled it?
Woohoo! Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Thank you. Ideally we'd put out 2 at the same time, but I don't know if I'll be ready for that because I got a newsletter to put out this week. As in tomorrow. It's possible the newsletter may not go up till Thursday, but I was supposed to have the videos last week and then they weren't done. They needed some tweaks. And I was like, I really only care about the one. Well, they're all done, but I still think 2 of them didn't have the tweak that anyway, I still think I may have to tweak 2. But that was this morning. Okay, that one is also a very quick 2-minute action. And then I can delete it from my notes because I already found myself wondering what it meant. Excuse me. Okay, so then I need to go find the link. All future events. Look at me. All future events. You know it's real when I have my automation to start the thing and end the thing in the repeating calendar event. That's when it's for reals.
You are correct.
To make it really link fast. Okay, you are in there now. And it's a repeating calendar event. Okay, this looks way simpler than I was thinking in my head now that I've written it out. Isn't that funny?
Hysterical. I've never heard of that technique. Maybe I should use it with clients every single week.
I mean, because now, I mean, and part of this is, thank you, automation. But like, I have an automation I run for the publication. So what do? I run that. That's the only step. Like, editing's done, description's done. That's it. That's the step. It's published the thing. And the step is run the keyboard maestro macro and do the things it tells you to do.
I'm planning on still planning on doing a journaling shortcut similar to my morning greeting on the guild, which is going to be awesome. Of course, I couldn't just add questions. I had to LLM it, which is what I do lately.
So I asked Claude something this morning that frankly, I was just so effing sick of ChatGPT hallucinating answers on it.
Yeah.
Where I was like, yeah, what you bring me is about 50% true. This is not an acceptable amount. And it's for something very silly. Like, I'm embarrassed to tell you what the topic even is in public. But I asked Claude, and the first thing it said was very disappointing, but it was, oh, yeah, I'd be happy to help with that. Just so you know, I only have accurate information through this date.
Right.
A year ago.
Yep.
And that is probably too old to be helpful, but thank you for not wasting my time.
Yeah, we love
me having to fact check you on something. Like,
I also am amused by Claude in one very specific area where when I'm discussing topics for like writing and so forth, which are not happy, because I can't write happy things. It is constantly giving me are you or someone you need struggling? Here are some resources. No. I'm not being tortured. My characters are being tortured. You don't understand the difference here.
I appreciate what you're doing. But in this instance.
Yes. Also, I have to tell you about a hilarious tech thing that happened. So, my spouse and I have taken to hanging out with each other while we're showering. And so, my spouse is in the bathroom leaning against the counter and I'm in the shower.
Okay.
And yeah. And so computer volume down. And so he's talking to me. I actually asked about should I add projects or cull projects first? Just as sort of a thought exercise, because he is not really a task management nerd. Like he keeps everything in his head, first of all. So that it's kind of a non-starter. But anyway, so he's not a task management nerd, not like us. And so I was just curious, like, what is your perspective on this? And so he's talking to me about it, and then he's talking to me about like prioritization and so forth. And he's like, well, I mean, and what you could do is sort of do like a, I can't remember what the term is. Compare the top 2 items to figure out priority, and then compare items 2 and 3, and then compare items 2 and 4. And I just rip the shower curtain to the side and stare at him with like half shampooed hair or something. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, it's called this. Are you kidding me? I invented that. That is what I tell clients to do. If they're in prioritization paralysis, the system sort or whatever it's called. Yeah, that in programming and computer thing.
That actually sounds
So-
way more overwhelming to me, but
I mean, it could be that I have all ADHD clients.
right.
Um,
I feel like I'm
does this prioritization overwhelm method sound useful? You have autism. What I didn't think of until you said that, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess another thing would be select the final title.
But yeah, the upshot is Ollie invented a thing by themselves that is apparently a standard programming computer thing.
I mean, it makes
And-
sense for some things, but like, what am I going to work on right now? Oh, you asked me to look at that whole list. No.
Well, that's the thing. For the people I've talked to, for my clients, they have found it useful because it narrows the focus to 2 items at a time.
But I would probably never finish because my list is always going to be longer than it's possible to do. And so
That's fair.
I wouldn't get through it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it was absolutely fascinating. It was like exactly what I tell clients too. It was crazy. Nope, we're not going to go any higher than that. Nope. G is for gender. Okay.
Okay. I need to go to break. I have done this laying out. I don't know if I'll assign the things or not, but like the problem I think is going to be that I'll need to update. Like I'll have a task that says like edit the podcast and I'll need to update it with where I left off for each one. And it's worse right now because I recorded a bunch without doing anything with them. And now I've got 7 that are recorded and only 1 that's ready to go. But the basic tasks are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe 8. And 2 of those are things that you do immediately before and immediately after the record. So they're not even like standalone tasks.
Like a part of the standard routine. Habit stacking.
Yeah. I just felt like it would be weird to not include them in the steps.
Oh yeah, no, because sometimes we include things just to make our brains not go. Wait, where is that thing? Now, get out of here. Take a break.
Okay, I'm gonna write what I'm doing next, which is I'm gonna make my conference talk schedule, and then I'll see you in a minute. Maybe I'll actually start laundry this time. Who knows? Bye.
I just remembered that I need to take my with food pills. That's all. That has not been happening lately, but more recently. And now we're back to Ollie's permanent struggle of how in the ever-loving heck do I track project management of sewing? I have never found a good way to do that. Part of me is tempted to divert and ask an LLM, but that is not the priority right now. The priority is written on my mirror. I wonder how small of a microwave you can get. Asking for a friend who is me. Okay, so okay, I'm going to briefly look at think about me every night. Oh, this is that sweet, I guess so. Mm. Phone quick wins 0. Okay. All right, how many of these we got here? Woof. Okay. Okay, do we need okay. Yeah, I think the answer to that is yes. Oh dear. Good to me, make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees a baby girl. Computer, turn off the timer.
am a little bit later than I like to be, but I started the laundry.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Pretty
I'm kind of
impressive.
awesome.
Very awesome. Okay, I could have sworn I just edited you for that, but fine, 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 fine.
My main problem is that, like, with this podcast project, is that I have 6 episodes who are all in the editing and writing the description phase
Yeah.
somewhere,
Woof.
and all in slightly different places. Okay. Okay, so then these would be
Like, no joke. I wish I had a microwave that was about the size of a coffee mug. Like, that was what led me down the the rabbit hole where one of the guild members was like, "Oh, you mean like a coffee mug warmer?" And I'm like, "Whoa!" But yeah,
or the coffee mugs who keep themselves at the correct temperature.
yes, yeah,
I'm not saying that lots of things weren't invented by ADDers, because they probably were, but man, that was
Mhm.
invented for and by.
Yep.
I have such a narrow window of like acceptable temperature
Mm,
for hot drinks that there's no chance I'm paying attention during the right window, you know?
yeah.
Oh, wow, this is a crappy old calendar that I need to update. Time passes quickly sometimes.
I have noticed this to be true.
Oh my gosh, that's not the one I have on my website, right? This document I've been using for a long time just suddenly like, oh, we're out of dates for you. There's none more dates that apply to you.
Uh,
I'm like, oh, okay. Let me make sure that my current one is not that one then. Org. And then I will move in. Remove from sidebar. Final lead magnets. Okay, I need to add this to my projects I need to plan that I've not gotten to yet today. Okay. Open with Notability. No, creating no import. Rename. Um, no, that's a very important document, but it is not the one I want to look at right now. Hi, it's time to sync.
That is one of my huge things. It's like, do it. Do it.
Yeah. Okay. So my new date, is it up on the website? They did move my speaking
Brittany.
time. What?
Oh,
What?
I don't want to prune my next action list. Rah!
I know.
God, I don't wanna. I wanna. David, you can't make me. I'm getting water. My knee hurts. I don't wanna.
My reminder email was returned.
What? Oh, respond to, okay.
It doesn't matter who it was to or what it was about. I reminded somebody, hi, I haven't heard from you in like 3 weeks. Is this still a thing we're doing?
Good. Yeah, we always love that.
Okay, it's not called an episode issue.
Okay.
What I couldn't believe was that out of all of the business owners of ADHD related businesses, which are, I'm going to go with well over 50% actual ADDers.
Mm-hmm.
How was I the first person to ask, can I pay the 4 payments at once so I don't have to remember 4 different times?
Because that would be an email that's unnecessary.
I mean, I know that not everybody is in a position to do that, and I appreciate that.
No, but I mean, like, even people who are, it would be like another email they'd have to send to ask that. To ask
that's why
for
they didn't
that.
ask.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes people will give you a discount for paying in advance because interest and stuff, but
no,
I don't
for
think
sure.
they're going to do that.
I understand that, but like for the benefit, some people just, especially,
Well, and like each time we did it, I don't know, I was just like, this sounds really like if it's mailing off a check, for example.
I mean, but think about it where it's like right now, the pain point would be related to sending the email that I don't want to send.
I know,
but
I know.
The other problem is later, right? So, Okay, we are gonna go
helps
in reverse chronological.
that I've
order.
already dealt with this organization under a different, like, not for myself, for another organization.
Yeah.
So I already knew that it was something I didn't want to deal with.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're bad to deal with. I'm just saying I didn't want to.
No, 110%.
Not that I want to deal with them. I just don't want to deal with doing the payment multiple times. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Okay, so theoretically, the dates have changed for my talk. They were accommodating because two of us wanted a different time.
Mm.
But they're like, just so you know, it could be worse. There's somebody in another country. And I was like, yeah, it could be, but there were some very limited circumstances under which I agreed to do this time because of my current health conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I am cool. I am speaking on a different day.
Okay.
Thursday? Yes, I'm speaking on Thursday, which needs to go into my calendar.
Yep.
Thursday, the 26th of February. All right. So
It was dignified.
okay. I just avoided putting an exclamation point in, and then I had to tell you out loud.
I'd never do that. It's a terrible idea. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? Better idea. Better idea. Better idea. Project. Yes. Hello. Okay. So, oh man, this is just absolutely my favorite kind of um no, no, no. This is my favorite kind of like of like improvement. Like, and I learned the term from you and Kelly. Quality of life improvement in software. New thing where if you select a bunch of tasks and they all share one tag in common, when you select the tags alteration thing, it brings you exactly to where that tag is in the list. Oh, like it is such a niche little thing. Oh man, it makes me happy.
Yay.
I'm so happy. So happy. So happy.
Um, I did ask when the first issue will be out so that I will have a deadline for, like, if I want to clean up my website or clean up other things. And maybe it'll be money down the toilet. I don't know. but we'll find out.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Never be safe nowhere. We're going to place instead.
Yeah, there's no world in which I agreed to be on this marketing list.
Yeah, I've been noticing that a lot lately.
There was no checkbox. I'm very diligent, vigilant, both.
You're both of those things.
I bought something from you. I haven't even tried it out yet. Leave me alone. You know what weirds me out is a spam message where they spell my name wrong. Like, you're addressing it to me. I've never talked to you about working capital details. Where did you get my name that you spell it wrong for this spam message? Where did my name come from that you are spelling it incorrectly? Whatever.
The tag. Oh, the tag thing. Oh, it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. Very happy. So happy.
Yeah, what the heck? I will register for a thing and go to it. What am I doing right now? Oh, right. I'm not doing the calendar. I got distracted. How do I register? Thank you. What? I don't feel like I've been reviewing and I don't really understand what happened instead. I looked at the date so I could start the calendar. And I'm not sure what happened after that. I mean, I accidentally opened my email. I don't know how I got there. But then there was a
Mystery.
lot of distractions in an email. No, I don't want to join the meeting. I want to put it on my calendar. Why aren't you offering to put it on my calendar? There. I do not wish to join the meeting right now. That is tomorrow for starters.
What? I want to. Oh. Okay, how much are we at? Okay, we're getting down there. It was 173, now it's 114. This is good. Okay, all of those should in theory be copacetic. Computer volume down. Computer volume down.
Okay. I need to be doing a wrap and a break. Okay. When I come back, I'm going to do this stinking calendar for real. I'm going to start by putting the thing on.
Yep.
2 dates I know. That should
I
help.
believe in you.
Okay. Which means I'm going to make a note to myself in here. Okay. All right. I will be back.
Okay, I'll be here. All right, we need to make a note of something. I need to make a note of how many tasks I have right now, which is 48. Then we're going to remove all the projects I've already processed that have to do with my fan fiction. And we're gonna find out how many are left. Oh boy. Um, okay. So we want to remove this. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, I do like cooking. I rarely do it. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Um, you know what? No, we're gonna start over. We're gonna start over. Okay.
get some.
I'm completely set up to focus. Can you tell? You're on mute.
I can tell. That's pretty impressive.
No, you can go ask Papa for more blueberries. Those are the ones Mama needs to finish breakfast. I'm gonna mute.
10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without saying. People writing songs and voices never change. Stir the sound of silence. Things that I do not know.
Yeah, we could get a strike for that.
Sorry.
It's okay. Just your AirPods tend to muffle it. So
Oh, yeah. I was gonna
Not-
add. I was
not
gonna
the
put
you
that-
singing part as much as the actual original recording.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd mention it. I love your dulcet tones.
And then I forgot to switch. Um,
Yay. I can do this. I can do this.
you can.
I miss
You don't want
Adderall
to necessarily,
so
but
much. I miss Adderall so much.
I know you do. I know you do.
Some days more than others. This week has been
A week.
some days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I went through with a pretty heavy hand on my 173. Now that was a bunch of things which used to be recurring and then aren't because I took the dates off of them. So I took a bunch. I did a very intensive call. I went down from 173 to 48. Would you like to know how many are left after I removed all the ones associated with any fan fiction writing and then did another call?
How many?
2.
2 was literally the number in my head.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So map the videos I have. So I have 7 videos. 1 went out today.
See, I can't even be mad at myself. I can't even beat myself up because like he would be proud. Our pal David would be so proud of that work.
Okay. My current plan for when to record more videos has a flaw.
Oh dear. Excuse me.
Because I was like, well, I could just not record anymore till after I speak, which is theoretically fine, except
I think that that's supposed to be a tag shape, but it looks like a drop, like a raindrop. Okay.
So when would I record more videos? That's how many I did, right? 7? Yeah, because they only last 7 weeks.
I'm experiencing the aftermath of doing a task I really didn't want to do. But now I think it's time to populate projects. I'm going to do one final look over them to see. I also want to know what the heck this category up here is meant to be.
And then I think I need to mark. Three. Oops. Four.
To do is let me delete one tag.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Okay. So,
February is so pretty this year.
oh, it starts on a Monday and
It starts on a Sunday.
Yes.
But, under my rules, we would have 13 months a year and all but one of them would be 4 weeks.
No, 110%. That's exactly what I was doing. Did I tell you I'm making a new calendar for myself?
Lousy March weather. Yes?
Did I tell you that?
I mean, I know you're already on your 10-day nonsense, so go for it.
That was it. I didn't have anything follow up. I just wondered if I told you about that.
The 10-day part, yes. If there's more, then no.
No, I that was basically it. I've worked out the 10-day situation, and it will, in theory, start on February 1st. But it kind of depends on the usefulness of it. Depends on me getting planning time in the morning, which. But I think with improved sleep, it will be possible.
Okay. I don't know how to answer this question of when do I record more videos and what do I record?
Woof. One thing I will say about this calendar system that I think I forgot to tell you about is that the periods of time that I expect myself to work on so February 1st, I'm planning on sitting down and trying to plan out, okay, how much can I get done this 10-day? How much can I get done until the next holiday? And I'm gonna be planning on doing that. I'm gonna plan the next 10-day on the first day of the 10-day, but planning the next.
So you're trying to live your life in a 10-day week, which is not the reality world you live in.
Correct, but in terms of goals, not in terms of appointments. Everything else is going to be that, but goals. But here's the beautiful thing, Brittany. This is the part that I hope you'll be proud of me for. I'm not just doing chunks of things of 10 days. I have a day in between each chunk to be the what are we doing next day. So I'm not expecting myself to plan and enact the plan on the same day.
So it's really an 11-day week.
No, because it's like a random day that is not attached to anything else, and then full 10 days, and then a random day as the planning day in between the 10 days. Like it'll be chunks of 10 days. That doesn't happen every 10-day. It happens between chunks. So it'd be like we finished March. Now there's a day that doesn't belong to any month, and then we start April. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So it's like a day to prepare for the month ahead.
Oh, for a month. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. Yep.
You're still going with the current names of months?
No.
Okay. You're just using those examples. Okay.
But no, again, this is only for goal setting. This is just for goal setting. It has nothing to do with anything else. I will not try and convince my clients that they are now meeting with me on the 5th day of the 10-day. No.
Well, no, because that would be ridiculous. And
that would be harmful. That'd be actively harmful. And I prefer my fantasy to be non-harmful. So yes, no, we are doing this only for goal setting. But yes, it's basically in between months. I have an extra random day that doesn't belong to the month. And it's for the planning. So okay.
okay.
That needs to go to rep, right? Um,
I mean, I think I technically can record. Okay.
I'm actually planning a project, Brittany. This hasn't happened in like 8 months, more maybe.
I'm so happy. Hmm. I mean, I could go a week without a video, but um, video.
Oh, it's good to know.
Okay, and also after the conference might start.
No. That needs to go into.
Let's see, I don't know if I can do that, but we'll find out. Okay. I'd love to have more planned, but I just think that working on the conference talk is so amorphous. It's like practice it and then see what comes up. What do I need to change? What do I need to update? Okay, back to my other list. Did that.
Okay. So that project is
Hmm?
Project is processed. That's a reviewed project, and I set up
What?
the action for it tonight. Yeah. Oh my gods. Okay. Um. Okay. Now it's time to brainstorm this project.
I'm gonna go with a nice
Um.
lavender.
That was a voice. That sounded like it puts the lotion on its skin, dude.
That wasn't what I was going for.
I figured. Okay, so things.
Okay.
I don't think I tapped on you, my dude, but sure.
Do I have the next batch on the 3rd or 6th? Okay.
Computer skip. Oh my gods. Oh my gods. Oh my gods. Oh my gods. Oh my gods.
Oh, your many gods.
All of them.
Mm. Eight. 9. Really? That's the number I'm at? Okay, 9. 10, 11. Oh, so here's the question. Are we doing 2 a month or are we doing every other week? You know what I mean?
Sorry, say again. I was distracted by something.
It's okay. I'm trying to decide, do we do 2 a month? So the first and third weeks of the month, or do we do every other week?
I'm sorry. I did not listen again. I am gonna listen this time. I swear to gods.
It's okay. I'm just trying to decide on the release date. Are we going to do
First
a
and third or
release?
second and fourth?
No. First and third or every other week.
Oh
what I mean?
yeah. Yeah. I would say first and third, because that gives you more wiggle room. It gives you that
Does.
every so often, not quite that thing.
Yeah. So then that does simplify things a little bit. So then 11, 12. 13, 14. I mean, originally, I thought we were going to do 1 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And Kelly convinced me. She's like, look how far ahead we are now. I bet we can get them all ready for your leave.
Mm-hmm.
19, 20, 21. Because then that would give us exactly 24 episodes this year. Assuming we last a whole year, which most podcasts don't. Just aware. It's especially when it's something that you are purely doing for the love of it.
For the love of the game.
10.
I was saving the link for a product I'm gonna buy for labels for clothing for school, which, by the way, I'm like 90% sure this company exists in the States. Yes. Wait, no, it doesn't. Oh no, it does. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna send you this link because highly recommend.
Okay. Any context at all?
None. I'm kidding. It's labels for stuff, mostly for kids, but adults could use it too. But yes, I have found these to be like it's a sticker. These are stickers, and they stay on the clothes after multiple washes and dries.
Ooh.
Yes. And you can get them customized. Like, I don't think they're affiliated with, Minecraft, but the one that we got for River was like obviously green, squares in the background, right? They love it. They absolutely love it. So it's got cool stuff like that.
So are they intended to like keep track of which clothes are yours? Or they're
Yes. Yeah. At our school, it is highly recommended that you label everything so that if it gets in the
Yes.
lost and found, that's
which we've been abysmal about doing. Okay. I guess I can put it in the chat just in case somebody's interested. Not that there's anybody on right now. Oh, of course, I'm not me. I'm on as my other account, but whatever. Oh, it's break time. Okay. My last break. I'll be back.
okay. Okay. So I could just leave that without any tags. That's ironic. I'm wondering how to tag the thing about labels. Is it ironic? Funny, maybe? Not ironic. No, it's the same thing, not the opposite thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. You're as the wind in the trees. We rise again in the waves out on the ocean. Okay, what else do we need? Consider a lunchbox and okay, so lunchbox. Nope, we're gonna change that one to consider. Yeah. So that's going to include indoor shoes, lunchbox, back. We already have a water bottle. Trying to think of what other things. I'm gonna say, let's see that that is done. Computer skip. Okay, labels and shopping list. Ooh, you know what else? Do a clothing cull for size. Deterioration. Before labels go on. Yeah. Okay. We like that. That seems good. All right. I think that that's done. I think that that works. Okay. Okay, what is needed for this? I feel like I had infrastructure.
I got some laundry.
Look at you go.
Okay, I didn't update this. That's weird. I put the podcast dates on the calendar. Now it's time. Oh, right. Now it's time to update. Oh, there's so many important things I'm not doing that I'm a little
Yes.
embarrassed about.
I'm so sorry.
Like, I've got these really important projects to plan. Okay, I did that. All right. I will make a plan, as in I will put it on this calendar.
Okay.
Um, okay. Um, um, I added one thing from one of these tasks to do this week.
Is that good?
It's better than me ignoring it, which was the other option.
Hmm. Okay. Further culling has taken place. It's very good. I now have 2 projects which are reviewed.
Look at you.
Recognize.
I need my gloves, but I'm not going to go get them. Okay. I think what I want is to.
I feel like this is poor timing, but I am going for a break now. If you're gone by the time I
Okay.
get back, I apologize. It shouldn't be that long, but just in case you are. Bye.
Bye. Wow, here's a very old project. Okay, this is correct. All right. I will capture things to write down and look at my project. That is not legible. No, I want something like warm and fuzzy. So I guess we're going with lavender again. Okay. I need to get rid of this due date because I'm not treating it like it's due. But I also like don't want to forget about it. I guess it's frustrating. Okay. I don't want that one. I want projects. Okay. 4E2. Okay, you're done. You get to get checked off. Bye-bye. What's in the inbox? Why don't I see it? Do I have? I did it. Um, you are due. Really? I mean, this one's happening today, so I'm checking it off. Okay. Excuse me. Gotta cancel something before I forget. Okay, I will now delete the thing that I scheduled earlier. All right, so I got that in. So we're trying to decide, do these all go in the same project? I don't want to get overloaded with stuff. But it's ongoing. Um, um, this. Not what I meant to do. New sequential project. Hi,
I have returned.
welcome. I'm putting in this template that I made for myself. It can always become more complicated later if it needs to be. But for now, I'm trying to make it as simple as I can get away with.
Yay!
Oh, I realized those I could post. I don't know how much review I could do, but I'm here for the moment. I'm glad you were here, even if it was, what, 10 minutes ago? 20 minutes ago?
What,
20 minutes ago.
what's the username?
That was Ozak.
Ah, one of our regulars.
Welcome. Well, hasn't been so regular lately, but for good reasons.
I am being paged downstairs for parental duty, so I will say goodbye and
Adieu.
thank you very much. And this has been one of the most successful reviews in like 18 months, no joke. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. All right, bye.
I only have a few minutes myself, but I did that. All right. Um, all right. Okay. And then I can grab the link from the calendar event I put it in. Nope, that's not the right one. Okay. The first one. I really want to finish this because partway done it's not very helpful. Hey, Zach, and working on reviewing even. Oh my goodness, untangling up tasks. That completely counts as a review, please. That's great. I want to finish this, but edit. Okay, so another thing I need to do is so capturing other things I'm finding, and I want to defer you, I think, until at least Friday. Okay. Okay. Need to add some. Okay. 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 This works pretty well. Yeah, I got the thing. I think my partner's done. Okay, I have put this in. Okay, so this is in. There's one other item that goes here. Okay, look at me doing stuff. Reviewed this one. I reviewed it. I haven't done anything with it. And this needs to be filled in with where I am with the actual episodes. But I think I did a pretty good job. And I wrote the next steps to do with it. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Not my most important project, but it is slightly less on my mind now. I guess that's something. All right. I am getting ready to head off. One more thing. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you got some reviewing done in. Hopefully it was beneficial. Appreciate you being here, and we will see you here next week at the same time, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And until then, happy working.